Hello guys, Brian back here with a Rndr update. If you're trading this coin, not financial advice, but I would be extremely careful, if I was trading it right now. If we put a Fibonacci on this thing and see how far it's come, it's a trend-based Fibonacci tool. You go from the low to the high to the retrace. Okay, you can see we've maxed out. We did a 4.236 on this 5 waves up. Alright, and I'll point out them 5 waves to you. They are right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, so usually after that you have an ABC correction come in. Okay, now it looks like Rndr looks like it might be ready for a little run up here, but what I want to show you on the daily, okay, if we go over to the daily chart, if I pull up my regular RSI on the bottom, okay, we ended up having, let me zoom in here a little bit for you so I can show you here, okay. Obviously we had price increasing, okay, and down on the RSI was decreasing in strength, okay, which is bearish divergence. Okay, so I'm expecting a fall off here on this thing. Usually after 5 waves up you will get an ABC, like our last run up over here. Okay, you had the ABC come in right here, ABC. Okay, and you can see these can get pretty deep sometimes, and usually they are a 1-for-1 ratio. Okay, your A wave is going to be equal to your C wave. And I'll show you that right here. If you take the length of this A wave, okay, bring it down, put it on top of your B, you can see that's pretty much exact. Okay, a lot of traders use that out there to find their bottoms. After a 5 wave up, you usually have the ABC come in just like this here. Okay, this is typical Elliott wave theory. You have your 5 waves up, then you have your ABC come in, then you have continuation of the trend. Okay, just like we did right through here. We had our 5 waves up, we had an ABC, then we had our continuation of the trend. Okay, now you can see a lot of volume has come in right there, especially a lot of people, it looks like, buying possibly the top here for a little bit. Now nobody has any way of knowing if this thing will take off from here or if the ABC will come in. Okay, but we have that bearish divergence here on the daily. All right, now the stochastic RSI I'm going to pull up here because I like to use both of them. Okay, now you can clearly even see the divergence on the stochastic here. Okay, we had rising price and we had a lower high on the stochastic RSI. Okay, that's bearish divergence. So definitely expecting a some kind of ABC to come in here, or some kind of correction. Okay, usually if this turns out to be an ABC, they come down between the 2 and the 3 wave, so this thing could come down to the $60s, $70s, $80s. It's really hard to tell until it plays out. Okay, but if we go through the RSIs, the weekly, okay, the weekly down here, and I'm looking, let me point this out so I can show you. I'm looking right down here. You can see that weekly looks like it's about ready to roll over, and also on it you can see the bearish divergence. Okay, we had a higher high, we had a high in price here, then we had a higher high on the stochastic. We had a higher high, then a lower high. Okay, that's bearish divergence. So just tread carefully. Okay, the weekly RSI is getting pretty high. The 12-hour is coming down. The 8-hour, okay, is down at the bottom. I'm not saying we can't get a bump out of this thing. The 4-hour is down at the bottom. Okay, so it looks like and the 1 hour is getting near the bottom. So at the short time frame, we could definitely get a bounce in this thing. Okay, absolutely. We have pulled back, what's the low? $2.19 for the day. Okay, we could get a bounce up. It's really hard to say how high of a bounce we could get if we put a fib on here. Normally, when you get your A wave, you'll get that B wave will normally come up towards the 702. Okay, so no guarantees, but it could possibly come up here and then drop down from there. Okay, that would give us, if it played out like that, all right, that would put that C leg down at $2.03. Okay, if it ends up playing out like that, so that would put us down there. This is on the 4-hour chart. That would put us between the 3-wave, right down, what I was talking about. So we'll see what happens. We'll see if it plays out like that. The only way to tell is let the thing run its course here. So we'll see what happens. But in the medium term, looks like we're getting ready for a little bit of a bounce here. So I'll get back to you guys soon. Thank you. Please hit the subscribe and like button, and thank you so much. Have a great night, guys.